Hello. Can I even do this? No. Okay, that's not what we want. Um, I guess this works. Okay. It's funny you can see it and other one, but yeah. Let's just move the calculator. It's making me way too laggy. Oh wait, it's still here. Wait, let's move it. Alright, so let's just pretend the calculator is somewhere. I won't show. Okay.
Question number 1.
Oh wait, I
If
have
you will
to
personally come to your house and beat you up. So you really need to make sure you got this one on lock. A certain bird
wait.
they called Jordan of SAT math, the Hans Zimmer of SAT math. And in this video, I'm going to show you how it's taking Blue Book Practice Test 6. And my goal is not just to tell you the correct process, it's to show you how to identify the correct process on your own. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, and let's absolutely obliterate this practice test. Question number 1.
A certain bird species can fly at an average speed of 60 meters per second. When so 60 next. When a certain at this rate, how many meters would this bird fly in for a second? Oh, so just do x equal 4. Boing boing. 64. The first one.
You get this one wrong, David Coleman will personally come
Who's
to your
David
house and beat
Coleman?
you up. So you really need to make sure you got this one on lock. A certain bird species can fly at an average speed of 16 meters per second in continuous flight. At this rate, how many meters would the bird species travel in 4 seconds? So a lot of people per second for 4 seconds, that's going to be 64 meters. But let's sort of break down why this is the
can't
case.
you just, oh my goodness, I could, you know what, let me, I don't know if I should, but boy, okay, wait. Huh. Okay. This could work. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I got a message. Hi, how are you? Are you still studying daily? Yes. Nice. How late was I? Maybe like 1 minute late, and I didn't see this message. Ooh. Okay. So this thing will only. Oh, nice. You're fine. Okay, so it will only show this tab. So. So laggy. I'm gonna not get distracted. I'm gonna stop. I'm Spider-Man. I'm kidding. I'm not. Or am I? Who knows? Who knows? It's still so laggy. Okay. Everything's working now. Right. Nice. Big air. This test.
Did test?
I love how it reads. Everything's perfect. Now you can see this. Nah.
At the center.
At the middle of, or what do you mean at the? What?
What?
Really feel good about yours. This is a linear meters, 1 second, that's 6.2, we go 32, etc. And so if we
At
call
the center.
seconds x and meters f of x, we see
At the center. Yeah, I get it.
It was awful.
Oh, he means he's taking he took the test and he's at the center. Oh, you are in the middle of doing the test.
Oh, you are in the middle of doing the test.
Yeah, it's awful. But you will get used to it.
Yeah, it's awful, but you will get use it.
that 6
Used to it. Used?
To it?
Nice. Yeah, yes.
Yes.
To get. You need to.
I took it at the center.
What do you mean I took it at the center? I still don't know what he means by center. Mean by center.
And I am now free.
Nice.
Nice.
Now look at what problems you got wrong.
Now look at what problems you got wrong.
And study why.
And study why it's wrong.
Okay, nice.
16 mean f of x per x. In other words, 16 is your change in y or change in x, which is the same as the slope. So we could write this linear function as f of x equals 16x. And what we're solving for is the amount of meters, so we're solving for f of x when x
You
equals
aren't
4. When
understanding.
you're
Oh. Hey Siri, how do you spell language?
Language. L-A-N-G-U-A-G-E.
The center is where the tutors give me the courses.
Oh.
Talk in your language and I will translate it.
Oh.
Ah.
The center is where the tutors give me the courses. I didn't know. I didn't know you.
I did not know what the center meant.
That would be f of
Okay,
4.
so got 904.
That's a good start. Kinda, but
That's a good start.
we need to go to like 1,000 something.
64. And so you're not actually getting this all out on the SAT. I think it's incredibly helpful to be able
Yeah, I know. I mean, like, I'm encouraging you, like, let's go more.
Yuck.
to break down the scenario function, identify that 15 is your slope / your rate of change, and then being able to set up the equation.
Oh, to get I have 1,200 power. I'm like, what is it?
I got 1,499.
But this
RFR.
specific problem should
Bad.
That is awesome. /
Oh, I
manual
know it.
_ nightmare tough bald 20.
seconds. Okay, pause. If you like my style of teaching and you're trying to get a perfect or meant for, that is not easy for most people to do.
Lying.
Some live sessions with it, like Squid Game spots.
Squid Game.
Yeah.
Line R in the
HHOK.
Sky.
So
Line
language.
R.
Bengal.
Bengal. That's nice. That is for Bengal.
Bengal. B-E-N-G.
Bengal.
L.
Oh. Click on this. Alright.
To line R in the
Indian. Line R in the line has a slope of 4 and passes.
From Bangladesh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negative 6x plus 4. Oh, 4.
Okay, before I leave.
Yeah. So it's number 6. I mean number 4.
the XY.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, what? What's up?
The 0.06. If we pass through the 0.06, that
Okay, never mind. This guy's gonna like a question. No way. Okay, really fast. I mean, no, he's not gonna do it real fast. So nice.
Someone died between my arms today.
Oh my goodness. Was it your cat?
Was this your cat?
Was it?
It asterisk.
Was it? Was it your cat or was it? Was it your cat? I am sorry for your loss, man.
No, a person.
Oh my goodness.
I am sorry for your loss, man.
Oh.
A relative.
See the when people mostly say
NP.
When people say someone died in my hands, they mostly mean by like pets or something because you could carry them on your hands. But whoa, a relative. Oh my goodness. That changed the whole mood. Whoa.
I still didn't process my emotions.
Take your time, okay?
Take your time, okay?
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine for so.
Thank you so. Bye. Bye. Hi. Poop. Poop. Caca. Caca. Fart. Fart. HGHGHGHGH. Ooh. Ooh 6U. HGRHG.
To this. This type of problem is expressions problem. You know it's equivalent expressions problem because they will tell you which expression is equivalent to this. These problems are testing your algebra. Testing can you go from point A to point B algebraically. Point B is not necessarily going to be simplest form. It's just some arbitrary starting point and some arbitrary endpoint, and you have to convert one into the other algebraically. So one approach that a lot of people take is they put the starting point into Desmos, and then they put all the answer choices into Desmos and see which answer choice has the same graph as the starting point. The problem with this is it can be a little time consuming, and you also want to be more comfortable with algebra. Like if you can't solve this problem by hand, Desmos, and see which answer choice has, it can be a little time consuming, and you also want to be more comfortable with algebra. Like if you can't solve this problem by hand, doesn't bode well. So Desmos can be a crutch. I would still recommend you try to solve this by hand. And the way to solve this by hand is to think to yourself, what is different about your answer choices than your starting point? The clear answer is all of your answer choices have factored something out. So
4T, 87T, E, RR, E, WRT, I, 12, 23, 440, 43.
What?
So your first thought should be, how do I factor something out of this expression? The greatest common factor is x cubed, so chances are we're factoring out an x cubed should be enough to be able to pick your answer. But let's imagine that this 8x cubed were just a regular x cubed and we still had to distinguish between the thing in parentheses. We would factor out the x cubed and we would get 5x squared minus 6x plus 8, and that would be answer choice B. Number
11 at 2 hashtag 3 34 455 500.
Why does it read the whole
455 666 554 554.
Okay, I have a command that will stop making you talk. Nice. Boy. Now I don't have to hear anything.
Squared minus 6x plus 8, and that would be answer choice B. Number
I mean, yeah, you could do that too, but okay, so because they all have x and the smallest one is 3, x cubed, you could put x cubed here, and you know what? Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's 80. So 3 plus x is 4. Yeah. Minus, yeah. And 3, 4, 5. So yeah, that's the right answer. But yeah, he's right. Most of the time I will do this, which is a 6x. 4 plus 8x. Yeah, it's time consuming. You're right. And then I will just do like 4 over 5x and 6. Key! Oh yeah, say my name and then I just buna. Yeah, they would look the same, and it would technically take me the same amount of time.
5x squared minus 6x plus 8, and that would be the greatest common cubed, so chances are we're factoring out an x cubed, and that alone should be enough to be able to pick your answer. But let's imagine that this 8x cubed were just a regular x cubed and we still had to distinguish between the thing in parentheses. We would factor out the x cubed and we would get 5x squared minus 6x plus 8, and that would be answer choice B. Number 4, the equation x plus y equals plus 8, and that would be B. Number 4.
The equation x equal 1440 represents the number of minutes of daylight between the sunset and sunrise. X and the number of minutes of non-daylight y on a particular day in a this has a 670 minutes of daylight. How many minutes is it the non-daylight? Represents the non-daylight, which is what we're trying to find, and y represents the oh wait. Represents the number of minutes of daylight, yeah, and number of non-daylight is y. We're trying to find non-daylight, so we're trying to find y. So we found x, which is 670. So oh wait. Isn't it 10776?
Or the equation x plus y represents the minutes of daylight, x, and number of minutes of non-daylight, or nightlight. That nightlight sounds wrong, but we're going to call it nightlight because it's funny. If this day has 670 minutes of daylight, so 670x, then how many minutes of non-daylight does it have, so what is y? You want to think about translating your English into math, and what this means for a problem like this is translating the word daylight into the variable x, so that when you read 670 minutes of daylight, you immediately identify that that means x equals 670, and when you're asked to solve for minutes of non-daylight, you immediately realize you're solving for y. So then we take this equation, we say 670 plus y equals 1440, and when we solve for y, we get y equals 770. Problem number 5.
Wait, 1440. Oopsie. Number. Wait. 1440. Yeah.
1440, and when we say equals 770. Problem number 5. Scott selected 20 employees at random, all 400 employees.
Okay, because it's random. It's
problem number 5.
I selected 20 employees at random from all 400 employees at the company. Let's zoom out because I can't see it. Oh, okay, nice. From all 400 employees at the company. He found that 16 of the employees in this sample are enrolled in exactly 3 professional development courses this year. Based on these findings, the number of employees at the company who were. Based on this finding, which of the following best estimates the number of employees at the company who are enrolled in exactly this course? Okay, Scott selected 20 from 400, and 16 of them are enrolled. So 400 divided by it's 25, but that's not an option. No. Oh, I did wrong. 20 divided by 16. No. 16 divided by 20 is 0.8%. I mean 80%. So 80% times 400 is 20. So it's B.
Scott selected 20 employees at the company. So just by reading that sentence, I immediately know what type of problem it is. It's a sample population. Our population is 400 employees at the company, and we're taking a sample of 20 employees. And the motivation behind sample and population problems is that we don't want to ask all 400 employees, have you enrolled in a professional development course, because that would be time consuming. We're only going to ask 20 of them, and then we're going to extrapolate their findings to the entire population, because chances are, if we sample those 20 people randomly, they're going to be pretty representative of the entire company, right? So if half of them were in the professional development courses, then we would say probably about half the company would be, as long as we're randomly sampling these 20 people. And indeed, we are. He found that 16 of the employees in the sample are enrolled in 3 professional development courses. Okay, so 16 out of the 20 were enrolled in 3 professional development courses. Which of the following is the best estimate of the employees who are in these 3? Whatever percentage or rate that we have for the sample population. So
yeah, and then you get
400. They're enrolled. Put this into a percentage, if that makes.
Try to find the hard problem that he does, because the problems that I would mostly mess up on. The given equation relates the positive numbers C, P, and K, which companies versus C in terms of C. Yeah, this is one of the problems I mess up on.
Problem number 7. The given equation
Relates to the positive numbers C, P, and K. Equation correctly expresses C in terms of P and K. So if I do, I can't really see what it says. Okay, alarm, I get it. 6 to all. C minus K equal 25P plus K. Alright, it says that C, P, and K are positive, so wait. It's a equation currently expresses C in terms of P and K. So okay, let's say like P equals 4 and K equals maybe like 5, okay, or 6, 7. Okay, now because of that we're trying to find C. Now it gave us that C is 12. So if I do this, C P plus K plus, is that, nah, that was like 1 point close. Plus K minus 7. What? Assalamualaikum. Okay, Hello, I'm back. Oh, right. On this protein thing, what's so hard to open? Tastes really good. It's vanilla. You know what would make it better? If it has sugar. That tastes so good. Oh wait, my phone is in my hand. Let me check something real quick. Um, right. Let's check. Let's go real quick and we'll get back to doing it. Or should I do it like this, or should I see what I did in my test? Alright.
Relate.
What was I doing? Alright, so we're trying to find an answer that's equal to C. So this doesn't work. 25p plus k. This definitely does not work. 25p plus k. K divided by 7. Ooh. 25p plus k plus 7. It's like almost the same thing, but like one number difference. Is that always one number difference? Yeah, it's one number difference.
P and K, which equation express K? So when they say C in terms of P and K, that means we want a C equals something something P something something K expression, right? Like we want C isolated on its own side of the equation.
Oh! I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea. Which is plus 7. So 7 goes here. So it's the first one. It's C equal 25p k plus.
Everything on the other side is P. Pretty evident from the answer choices as well. So this is just a question of isolating C. And there's only one step we need to do to isolate C, which is add 7 to the right, add 7 to the left. C equals 25p plus k plus 7. It's as simple as that. Question number 8, it seems from our answer choices we're dealing with exponential growth.
I just realized something. Why is Twitch offline? Shouldn't this go to Twitch? Actually, it doesn't really matter. Nah. Okay. For the question. Oh my goodness. He estimated that there were, excuse me, 2,000 animals in a population in 1998. Each year from 1998 to 2010, the foundation estimated that the number of animals in that population was increased by 3%. Whenever something is increased, it's 103. I didn't say Siri. Okay. Of the animals in the population the previous year. Which equation defines the function where p estimate number of? So it's C. Immediately C.
A function p estimates there were 2 animals in 1998, and each year from 1998 to 2010, we increased the number of animals by 3% of the previous year. Which equation defines this function where p of x is the number of animals in the population x years after 1998? So x years after 1998 means that when x is 0, that's the year 1998, right? And we're told that in the year 1998, there were 2,000 animals. So when x is 0, p of x is 2,000. And we can tell that that's pretty evident from x equals 0 into any of these answer choices. That's because 2,000 times 3 to the 0, well, anything to the 0 is 1, so that's 2,000. 2,000 times 1.97 to the 0, also 2,000. So this alone does not tell us enough. We need to also consider the growth rate. So we're told that the population increases by 3% of the previous year. This means that after 1 year, we have 2,000 times 1.03, because when you multiply 0.03, that is a 3% increase. You can think of this growth rate as 1 plus r, where r is your rate of growth as a decimal. So in this case, 3% as a decimal is 0.03, and so that would be your r. 1 plus 0.03, well, that gives you 1.03. Be very comfortable with percentages as sort of a prerequisite to being exponential functions problems. So we know that every single time our x increases,
So the answer is question.
Number 9. That understanding of exponential functions.
See. What? 1 is minus 1 is plus. So shouldn't these two just kill? Let's act like let's say s equals 4. Okay. So 4 minus 5, 4 plus 5. Never mind, it's not 0. Oh, only the plus changes, but the 4 still exists. Okay, never mind.
We have another equivalent. Which expression is equivalent to this? So once again, we have a starting point and we have some endpoints. What's different about the endpoint from the starting points? Well, there are only 3 terms, and so we need to somehow convert this.
This x2 and this 2, so shouldn't that make x4?
Into that by maybe expanding it out and then combining like terms. So let's do exactly that. If we square this, think about using FOIL. Our first 2 terms is x to the 4th. Our outer terms would be 11x squared, inner terms 11, last 121, and then same thing here, we're going to use FOIL again. This one is a difference of squares. So technically what this is x squared minus 5x plus 5.
Okay, I realized something. I need to use paper if I want to do all of that. But if you think about it, I don't have to use paper.
We have some
all goody goody two shoe. decimals. Okay, plus times 5. Excuse me. I know. You can just and kind of know what the answer could be. Okay, so because x squared 2 plus 2 is 4. At least I hope that's how it works. Hey Siri,
Uh-huh.
what is x squared times to the power of 3?
Okay, I found this on the web for what is x squared times to the power of 3. Check it out.
I love how none of them gives me the answer and I have to actually click on one of the links. Alright, okay, so this becomes okay, so it just adds. Okay, so this becomes 4. All of them has 4. Nice. These two get times. So these two makes squared. So yes, this squared. And you realize 5 times 5 is 5 squared. So what's 5 squared minus and plus? They even out. So that just becomes 0. But obviously not in this question. Actually no, they do. Like, do they? Do. None of them shows 11 square, even though 11's here. Wait, 11 is the. I have to use a spatula. Okay, 121. Okay, nice. We got the answer.
Points. What's different starting points? Well, there are only 3 terms, and so we need to somehow convert this into that by, and then we have to combine our constant terms where we get 96. If you don't trust yourself to do this
it's not
math in your head, use a calculator, right? Don't be afraid to use a calculator. It's better to use a calculator than to get it wrong. I personally use a TI-84 for arithmetic just because I feel like I'm faster with the buttons. But you can also use Desmos, like if you're not entirely sure what
I love
11 squared is, just do 11 up carry.
I didn't get the answer wrong, but just to make sure, because 96. Wait. Oh. Two. So x squared, I hope that's a squared, plus 11 squared plus x minus 5 and x plus 5. That gives us that. Okay, so I did write it wrong. So let's just speed on it. Okay, yeah, that's wrong. Oh, look at that. Boom. Yeah, it's 2.
If you don't trust the buttons, you can also use Desmos, like if you're not entirely sure what. Number 10, we're chucking an egg off a roof situation where h is the height of the egg.
Yeah, I love throwing an egg from a rooftop. Egg is thrown from the rooftop. The equation. Is that my phone? Oh no, I'm just watching drama. 4.9t over 2 plus 9t again plus 18. We go home. Okay, so the egg was shown here. Point! Where h is the height of the egg. Blah, blah, blah. According to the equation, what is the height in meters? From which
Number 10, we're chucking an egg off a
thrown. Okay, so the answer is 18.
Rooftop. This equation represents the egg of the ground, and t is seconds after it's thrown.
Oh, I mean,
According to the equation, what is the h? What is the y? From which the egg was thrown. Well, from which the egg was thrown, what does that mean mathematically? Well, if we're throwing the egg, if t is the seconds after we're throwing zeros, is h of 0 is just the y-intercept. Use Desmos. You can type in negative 4.9 times x squared plus 9x plus 18 into Desmos, and this will give us our function for h, and we simply select the y-intercept, and that's the correct answer. In this case, it's 18. Another thing you could do is you could turn this into a function, say h of x equals this quadratic, and we want the y-intercept, so sure, you can click on this, but if we're too lazy to do that, you could just type in 8 equals 8. It isn't necessarily faster, it's just an alternate way of getting the same answer, and I want to show you can do. However, both of these are suboptimal. The fastest way of solving this is knowing that in a quadratic, your c term, or your constant, is the y-intercept. So we can simply look at this function, and as long as we realize that we're solving for the y-intercept, 18 is our answer. And if is 18 the y-intercept, just by looking at the function, think about what happens if we plug in 0. For
alright, broski. Thank you. If yeah. Oh no. Okay, so you have to do this, then do this, and then just do 6x1. It's 48. Yeah.
more real high of the relation.
Two variables x and y is linear. For every increase in the value of x. Oh no, it's one of those questions. Oh wait, I don't think you can see that. Okay, the relationship between two values x and y is linear. Okay, so it says x and y is linear, so x and y is a linear, or we can just put y equal x. Yeah, x and y is linear. For every increase in the value of x by 1, the value of y increases by 8. Okay. When the value of x is 2, the value of y increases by 12. I mean 18. Oh, I mean, you could have just told me to do this. You could have just told, baby. That sounds so weird. 18. Boom, we got our graph. Boom, we got a line. Boom, it's none of these. It's none of these. It's none of these. When the value of x is 2, y is 18. Which of the wait. I mean, if you think about it, you could just use a table. If the value of x is 1, yeah, aka value that x goes by 1, it should be increased by 8. When the value of x is 2, it should increase by 18. But here's the thing, it says for every increase in the value of x by 1. So that's something that's making me sketchy. Like Sketch, the YouTuber from Minecraft. Okay, now let's see which line follows this line. Because even though they're different, they still... Nope. Oh, close. Absolutely not. I think it's none of these. The answer is none. Yeah, I'm wrong.
Cool. For every increase in the x by 1, the value of y increases by 8. So immediately, you should be able to clock this as the slope. This is telling you that the slope is 8. And if you don't immediately clock this, let's think about it. So the change in x by 1 increases the y by 8. That means we go up 8. We go 1 to the right, we go up 8. This is the slope, right? The slope is the change in y over the change in x. So if our y going up by 8 means our x goes up by 1, that means that the slope is 8 over 1, which is 8. So let's continue now that we've identified that the slope is equal to 8. When the value of x is 2, the value of y is 18. Which equation expresses this relationship? So when in doubt, set up a table. So we have our x's, we have our y's, and we know that when x is 2, y is 18, and we know that the slope is 8. So being 8 should already answer choice is C. But let's think about this a little more. Imagine D where 8x plus 4. It's like, how would we know that the answer is C and not D? We can be super formulaic about this. Set up y equals 8x plus b, and then plug in this point to solve for b. We get b equals 2. Alternatively, you can think, you can sort of use the table and like go backwards. So if the slope is when x is 1, we should be 18 minus 8. When x is 0, we should be 10 minus 8, so that's 2. This is...
I knew it was because it says for every increase in the value of x, the value of y increases by 8, so... Oh, I even wrote it off, bruh. Bros. তুই ঘুমাচ্ছ? Okay, so that is that like 9, right? Yeah? Oh, okay. Cubicle numbers. Did you say 3? 3. You want actual week or just 5 minutes after uploading? If you do actual week, I will keep annoying you until you wake up. If you do 5 minutes, I will actually. Okay. But that means only 5 minutes after. So 5 minutes. Meaning I will wait first, and then you take 5 minutes, I will go away, and then come again 5 minutes. And then that's it. I will keep it. That's like two for yourself. Do you want just 1 or just 2 smoothies? Alright, so 6 divided by 5 is 2 minutes. So I will wait till yeah, right. Just all the minutes. Marty, you can't do that! Yes, I can! No! You call it to show one, you have to show exactly what you do. No, they will hate to see my work because I'm unorganized. They will tell you you do it. You're not gonna need it. They're not gonna need it. That's all my teachers do, okay? Your teachers know. Abu, I already have a lot of AI and this stuff. So the more I go on, my life will be more easier than your life. Okay. With you. Back in your days, just your paper. Now, in my days, I have to do it on paper. Back in your days, how do you do math? You don't have to show it. They only care about if you did it right. Well, in our time, they say, but in your days, you have to show it. Okay, that was like 2 years ago. That's so long.
Two babies can be born in 2 years. No, I'm saying 2 years. Okay. I have problem. I mean, like, you make a keyboard. Oh. That one that I got at home. That one? That's you got it. That also gave us. You know what it is. You know I have a key. Okay. And there was another stuff that I really use the mouse and then it was really like that. But the thing is, we were taught how to do it by hand. We were not taught how to do it. When I saw you found the quadratic answer with just graphing, I'm like, that makes sense. It's the graph. But also it's not fair that you got it in 2 seconds. Also at the same time, like, this is so amazing. That means I don't have to do the whole work. It's like me telling my past self is like, this is not fair. And my present self is like, this is so cool. This is what I want. I don't want to write the whole thing. It takes me 5 minutes to find it. And if I get something wrong, I know it's wrong because it comes negative or something. After square root it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like it's yeah. It's like a check mark, but yeah, if you square root it, you're not supposed to get a negative number. But using a quadratic equation, you are supposed to square root it because there's x squared. If you find the x by itself, you have to square root it. And then you have to get 2 answers, and then you have to see in your exam, in the options, like which answer it takes. If they give you one of those answers, that means it's correct. It takes me 5 minutes, but when I saw you do it, okay, I'm the person who sees like improvements and I'm happy with that. But at the same time, I'm also an old person, okay? I am also kind of that, like, oh, what do you mean you guys don't have to do this? But that's just 20% of it. 70 or 80% of me is like, oh my god, this is so good, I don't have to do it anymore. Yeah, whenever I see this calculator to find the answer, I'm like, if I just knew those things, I did use functions, like looking at the graph, and then I zoomed into the graph to find the point. And it helped me so much, rather than like, oh, the quadratic equation, it takes a long time. Ax plus bx is plus that's quadratic equation. Yeah. And then in the calculator, I always especially the one that has the mouse, because it has so many things. Like I can just go to the options and write quadratic equation, and then I can just put the numbers in, and then say yes. Yeah, that's called handsolve, right? Yeah. I know exactly what you were talking about. And I'm like, this is so good. And then when I saw you do the math and that, I'm like, you're telling me. I could have done that instead of telling myself to please and get that calculator. I could have just did it in the regular old calculator because all you're doing is doing it. Yeah, but you do it in some weird like yeah, I think yeah. But that's the whole thing. And then I was happy about it. But my point is, when I was taking SAT, it was not long. My age 2026. I graduated in 2024. So I took my SAT in 2023. Okay? Oh, because you're 2 years younger than me. It will take only 2 years for the things to evolve and the easy things I get. And it's gonna take 2 more years for Mari to get even more easy. So now I'm still at 2 years less than me. Because So it's not super much. 5 years within 2 years is not different. Neither is 3 years. 5 years is different. So in 2 years I can see the improvement. I'm like, oh, so cool. I can do it. What do I do for you? People will do it. Are you see the math you're learning right now? You're not gonna use it later. Yeah. Oh. I use those math. The math I'm doing right now, the math stuff, you just learned it yesterday on the car. Like it's full of help. But it just have a lot of cosine, sine, tangent, those stuff, and a lot of formulas you have to memorize. Unless you like try to understand what I said. But usually memorize. And but of those formulas and most of it, but because I'm really good at that. I really you enjoy. You rather do math than English. I rather do English than math. Why? Because English is super easy. Math is a hard one, but I have to keep that mindset in my head. But you, the reason you like math is because you found ways to make it more easy. I found ways to make it harder for me. For example, I learned how to do the long way. Wait, no. When you try to do it the wrong way, you have to try to learn how it actually works. And if you know how it works, you can simplify it. But that takes me a long time to learn, and that is one of the biggest. Like, we kind of keep us, and then I keep it there. So, even I can't even see, like, I'm really know the board. What is it? I cannot see it fingers. What? Stop. What? You know how I can tell you that I'm not I can tell. Okay, now you just like you saw your own thing. You said this is about again with them. I just can't tell. That I can't. I don't. Oh, I'm using all my fingers. You are okay. Now it's so like, and now you're doing this in your face, so your fingers are good. I cannot tell your fingers. I cannot tell what face to do, but I can do something with the how do you know? Because your sound, the way you, okay, blind people are the people who are completely blind. They're the person who can tell 100% without looking how many people are in the why because they're used to it. They listen a lot. A lot. I just listen. Oh, yeah, blind people. I mean, if you can also do that. All you gotta do is stop and put all your focus in the they don't have it, that's why they do that. But we normal humans can do that. Stop with it. Sit down. I'm trying to do it with my eyes closed. It's blind people in the corner. You don't want to take the off the control? Come on. That's the point. The other thing is, I really very good figures because fitness is not on the figures. I get to see better ways to do it so I can apply on my team. And really, like I gotta learn all the math things you're doing with the calculator. I'm gonna do that. And I gotta teach you how to do English, but I don't have to do it. Improve yourself a lot. So you know that you can independent thoughts, dependent thoughts, and And you think about it, why? And then you understand. I usually do it with a baby.
Yeah, I did the analysis of it. Like, when my teacher, like, mostly didn't really kind of think about at all. Those times I just ignored why. I just ignored it.
Okay. Like, I think out. I just did it. I took cellular one, two, and I also took calculus. All in high school. The way I study, all these hard subjects, I study with so much of I never questioned myself why. I think I questioned myself why. Would I just know my because I remember a lot. Like, you make it research now? There's a lot of good bread. And I'm like, how am I remember? His name doesn't even go with the name. Okay? Like Americano, macchiato. You hear those words. Do you have any clue how it's gonna make? But if I say strawberry lemonade acai, or if I say mango dragon fruit acai, you can think like, oh, it has something strong, it has something eternity. It's acai, so delicious. Because that's all we got. All that time we are the colorful news. And so, with those ones, I can think, I'm like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to put. And I'm like, what the heck? How am I gonna know what it is? So, how do I know? I learned that it's food. Americano came from Europe. But Europe people wanted to try coffee. But coffee was too bitter. So they put water on it to make it less bitter. And that's how Americano works. But I don't know why they called it Americano. So I can always, knowing that history, what your people thought it was too bitter, putting water. That's how I remember Americano. Latte. People thought, oh, I need to drink coffee.
So now it's a lot.
Yeah, there's Thailand. Same thing. I make my milk first and then put espresso. I make my milk first and then put chai. Why? Oh no, this is how I think latte. Latte, oh, I got so much milk. I was so then I just put that's how I think latte. Macchiato. Here's macchiato, you have no idea how it's made. I was like, how do you remember it's made? Macchiato is all about foam. The more foam it is, the more better. So it doesn't matter if you put your coffee and then put milk first, then put coffee. But you have to have a lot of foam on your coffee. If it has a lot of foam, then it is good. That's the only hot drink that makes sense to you with the name. Why? Because it's flat and it's white.
There's white foam?
No, it's flat. There's no foam. We have to take away the foam. Like, the foam comes at the end. Because when you make the cream of milk, it becomes really foamy, right? But the way the glass is, it has like a little, like it has a little tiny, like a beak, like a little bit, okay?
Yeah.
So if you look at this, so the foam goes in the back, and then the liquid comes through. Just like when you do the bowl of water, you do it slowly like this, the foam goes in the back. And then, so I have to stop exactly when the foam, there's only foam. That, and I have to use the last. So there's three kinds of bodies of milk, okay? First, we have the good milk. Then the deep milk is the last little bit of milk. And the deep one is the foam. So I have to use the last milk to make a foam of the fat one. For some reason, people can tell that there wasn't a circle in it. Okay.
Oh, the design?
No, it's not the design. It's like first you put the espresso, okay? and then you put the milk. But the milk has to go straight. It cannot go left or right. It has to be straight. And how do you know it's gonna be straight? Because at the end, it's gonna make a little dot. It's like the processing people feel the water is exactly. But the thing is, you have to put the milk exactly in one spot. And for some reason, I tasted it. Doesn't taste any different, but people can tell me this is more than a lot from the inside. Like people, like one time, I was like, bro, they won't know. I just like did it. I know I did it wrong, but I'm like, oh, bro, I used to see the class. Bro, there. Like I did the recipe and stuff. It's just not in the middle. I shaped it. So it's not a flat bite. It's a coffee, but it's a ingredient. I'm like, bro, no. I hate it. He didn't open it, bro. I saw it. He drank it and he said, something's wrong. It's not a flat bite. He tasted it. Bro, I was like, how can you tell? I was like, because I knew it was wrong, and I gave us the wrong coffee. But at the same time, I didn't do it with the milk, and I needed it. Literally. And then I keep on my brain is saying, one, he's like, his brain is like, oh, the second one will be better. But two, he can actually tell the end. You know, like the flat white was a difficult one ever, but when I started, I did it so easily, and everybody around me, my trainer, was so shocked, like, how do I do this easily? Because I have to be focused. And I wasn't just but then, because I heard 4 on 4 is people, no. Yeah! And I was like, what? Why am I so more so easy for me? Because when I heard it was really difficult, somehow I changed my mindset that it's hard. And then I focus more, now it becomes hard. And I'm like, oh, I do that. What? Now my flat white becomes better. And bro, in July, okay, we have 373. 373 hot. And cold bar 783 hot. Okay? And cold drink. 783 different kind of cold drink. And 383 hot drink. But this month, July, they already give us 27 new flavors. Do you know whenever there's new flavors, that means there's marshmallow, cold drink, there's a marshmallow hot drink, there's a marshmallow this, there's a marshmallow frappuccino, there's a marshmallow that. I'm like, why are you doing much? I don't even go to the bar much. Whenever I go, there's all this drinks. How do I do it? Then I was speaking to my coworkers. They're like, bro, we don't go, but we are there always. And we are frustrated too, bro. Why are they having more drinks? And 1 week ago, they started even for you saw that thing called this thing fantastic thing. And now we're gonna get another unicorn thing. And I'm like, bro, where's the training, bro? We didn't even train. It's on the app already. People can order it. We didn't even train. We don't even know how to train it. So then, people are ordering and then it was rush hour in the morning. 7 a.m. is rush hour. So it's like 8 a.m. It's rush hour. So people were ordering we have so many other drinks and we also have tasted a lot. We already do it. And now we are messing up because we use this drink. You can't do one time, you don't have to do it real again. You have to at least do it a lot of times to remember. It's not like this, every customer calls in the same thing. So, all of us, we're like, bro, slow it down. You don't know how to get this person out to TikTok. We have to learn it from Instagram or TikTok. It's not even in our training app. Like in our training app, we have all the recipes. It's not even there. It didn't even publish. But the drink already published on the app. People can order. And then we call the boss. We like, boss, people are ordering this and we learned it from this stuff, but we're not sure if we're doing it right or not. And it's going on down the boss is so then that's one. And now my core is ready for that. I did. Also, why is there different powders for everything? Right? There's for coffee in the ice, but whenever we make this milkshake for you, we have a different kind of what we make that extra for the thing. We don't literally put on the blend. Because in the blending, whenever we don't put that liquid, it becomes all juice. Smoothie. But we have to like make a picture like that to see that more that we utilize to see. So to do that, we use what liquid juice. And now, we had that, and I don't understand why do we have a powder too? We're like, now I accidentally take the powder sometimes, but sometimes that because if there are sometimes. And they become making fun and then somebody gets somebody the coffee, put it into milk and then give it and then he drinks. Yo, you look so bad! Yo!
That should be probably a swear, then you get to learn it.
Bro, it looks like a gooey.
What color?
Purple green on the top. You didn't know.
That's right.
Because in my head, it's still gooey.
Yeah, that should be rainbow, unicorn water.
Good idea. Bro!
I mean, that's all I need to drink in, what's it called, that one show, you know, the day say where it goes like,
Oh yeah, they do.
you know the rainbow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, bro, now they're ordering more drinks. Look, I wanted to work at Starbucks because I like that I pick up all the stuff. And I get to learn all this big stuff really well. I feel really good about it in my home. Now, taking it as a human, because the drinks are coming non-stop new ones, and every time I learn something, more. And there's more and more. And there's the time limit. 20 That is not important. We just got to do that. Bro, yesterday I was making drinks. I messed up so much, bro. I was putting wrong kind of shot. A macchiato, the most people are supposed to get is 2 shots of espresso, okay? Do you know what espresso is? The coffee. Like the blue coffee. Only 2 shots. I was giving them 5! Because for other drinks, they have 5 for the biggest cup. So I was like, oh, this one also has 5. But I was like, my trainer was like, okay, like, tell me how many shots you gave for macchiato proficiency. And I'm like, oh, 5. Like, are you crazy? And you didn't give it to anybody, right? I'm like, no, I didn't. In my head, I was 5. And he's like, no, it's only 2. You didn't know no macchiato is supposed to be a live dark coffee. And I'm like, oh God.
You know what you're missing?
What?
You know what it was? I love that you told me about it, so thank you, but please don't.
Yeah, find out.
Now, it's like, close your mouth and close your teeth. No! Don't do that! Look. Yeah, I know, you can't. I'm moving this is all for now. You need to please, okay, you're very tired. I think, are you tired? And your face is wonderful. Your eyes speak up. Alright, finish the bowl. I know for sure we're gonna get. So this one, with the why? Think about it. What bad thing gonna happen with that video? There will be one bad thing that will happen in future years. You're gonna make it fun. No one is gonna think you're good.
Okay, these are ones that were, these are ones that were football. Wait, you can't do that. Wait! Hey, you went too fast.
Yeah. Sleep.
Don't drink.
Oh, I'm back. Oh, hello everybody. I'm back. Just listening to my sister. Alright. Big question is, can you see me like a little stream? Yo, I got my connection back, I think. Reconnecting, okay. Oh, that's so cool. Oh yeah, that's so cool. Ah, am I reconnected? Let's see. If I am, and if I say E,
E.
still connected. I don't know what's it. Ah, it said it on both of them. That was funny. Wait. Wait.
More reliable. Number 12.
Number 12. The relationship between two increase for every increase in the value of x by 1, the value of y increases by 7. Okay, that's the slope, yeah. When the value of x is 2, the value of y is 18. I know it's 8x because it's the only one that has 8x on it, but when the x is 2, the value of y is 18. So x, when x is 2, doesn't really touch it. Let's see which one does. Boing. Oh, look at that, it touches. So it's that. Oh, wait. If you think about it, if you really think about it, if you think about it hard. Oh my god, I'm thinking about it so hard that I have to poop. Hi, 1 is 8. That still gives us. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, it's 0. Okay, yeah.
The relationship between x and y is linear. Cool.
Okay, I will be back. I have to poop. I'm closing the laptop. Bye bye.